गुड मॉर्निंग फ्रेंड्स। आज हम सेल्सफोर्स में लाइटनिंग वेब कंपाउंड के बारे में डिस्कस करते हैं और थोड़ा सा इंट्रोडक्शन देते हैं और इसमें क्या क्या पॉइंट है तो उसके बारे में आज डिस्कस करते हैं, क्योंकि इंटरव्यू के लिए अब बेनिफिट रहेगा। और एडब्ल्यूएस सॉरी और लाइटनिंग वेब कंपाउंड क्या है इसके बारे में जानकारी मिल जाएगी आप लोगों को। तो स्टार्ट करते हैं। Salesforce. What is the LWC? Why LWC? What about the Aura? Where to start from? LWC structures, existing systems, new LWC structures, compressions of the Aura framework and LWC, setup Visual Code Studio, setup Salesforce CLI, create Hello World LWC, and walk though with the key concept of the LWC. Next, what are the Lightning Web Compounds? LWC is a new programming models to develop Salesforce Lightning Compounds. It is a UI framework that is built using native HTML and modern JavaScript. It is used to core web components standard and leverage custom element and temples decorate model shadow DOM and other the new language structure available in ECMA script 7 and Void and lightning compounds previously cloud be developed using the Aura compounds frameworks. New we have new frameworks to develop the same lightning compounds. What is the LWC? Lightning Web Compounds is the Salesforce implementations of the that new breed of lightweight framework built on a web standard. Its language, customer element template, shadow, DOM, decorate models, and other new language structures available in the ECMA script 7 and Beyond. Next, what is the verb? How is the verb? Lightning Web Compounds provide a layer of the specialized Salesforce service on tab of the core stack, including in above the image. The base lightning compounds as a set of the over the 17 UI compounds all built as a custom element. The lightning data service which provide the declarative access to the Salesforce data and metadata, data checking and data synchronizations, and the user's interface API, the underlying service that make base lightning the compounds and the lightning data service metadata aware leading to the substantial productivity gains. Next, why LWC? We need to understand why Salesforce has introduced LWC, where we already have the Aura Compounds framework. For this, we need to go back to 2014 and need to have a look of this 2014 web stack. In 2014 web, the Lightning Compounds framework launched along with the Aura programming models. Web standard only offer limited foundations for full the stack, and developers need to build and large scale web applications is rendering image standard element event and score language ECMA script 5. The key element like the compounds model, template model, and the shadow, the DOM are the are all the missing from the web standard. This means by the web standard of the web stack in the 2014 was not the powerful enough to the help use create the UI components. At the sometimes the many different frameworks come into the pictures like Angular, React, and Aura. All these framework come with this missing key element that we need to the create UI components. Next, you can see the template, the custom element, and the side of the DOM models. They all are the part of the web stack itself. This means the latest web stack is powerful enough to help us create this UI components. We don't need at the thick framework lie in the between the which cloud harm how the components performance. That is the reason behind the introduction of LWC framework. Most of the features of the LWC are the part of the web stack itself, and only five the things depend on the framework. Now LWC also come with the base lightning compounds. All of these 17 base compounds that are the part of the Aura compounds framework have been converted to lightning wave compounds, and they all of the part of the LWC framework. We can use them base compounds to design in our the UI compounds with the power of the latest web stack. LWC come with the many different advantage over the Aura components as a follow. Better performance, modern web standards compatible with the Aura components, faster loading the site, better the security, better the testing, and better the browsing. The compatibility with ease of the development. Next, what about the Aura? You must have been wondering that is a since LWC is a here, what is going to the happen without the Aura? It is a going to away. The answer you know, because the LWC and the Aura are perfect match for each other. You can put your the LWC and the Aura components on the same page, and you will be not the notice any of the difference there. Because your the LWC can talk of your the Aura components, and the Aura your the Aura components can be also talk to yours LWC. You can the even include the LWC inside in Aura components where the vice version is not the true, and because don't want to include the custom framework inside the generic framework which in LWC. To customize the LWC is a new way to the develop put your lightning components, and it is a not does not mean when that is the Aura components framework is going to anywhere. You can still use the Aura programming models, create your UI components if you are more familiar with the Aura components framework, but you are starting just now, or if you are not creating the new components from here on of the, I would suggest you LWC, because it is a come to with a lot of the different advantage such as a better components performance, and utilize all of the your web stack structure. It is always better to be use LWC over the Aura or you are the new companies, but you don't have a migrate your the exiting Aura components to an LWC as of now. Next, where to the start to create and develop LWC and use their powerful features and the performance benefit. You need to the set up the Salesforce DX, and unlike the Aura components and advantage on developing the Aura LWC components in the developers console is not the possible. You need to the write to locally and then push to your the org. Doing this, you will need to the set up the your the developers environment. You need to the set up the tools like the Visual Studio Code, Salesforce command line interface, and to org. Here are the some recommended steps. Install the VS Code and the search of the for setup the development you can the follow. This is fair. models get easy to the understand sample code for almost all of the case here. From the sample visit here, develop my LWC yourself and try to use the code by running the it here. Most importantly, complete the get started with LWC tried mix. Next, LWC component structure. How is a LWC form similar to the Aura compounds? The main content of the LWC are also HTML and JavaScript. There are optional content like this is CSS, but there then in the addition to the this for the LWC and the XML configuration files is also the including which define of the metadata value of this components. All of these files, the name of the should be matched to be the compound's name. The whole folder and file must follow some of the name rules as follows. Must begin with of the lowercase, must contain the only alphabet number and underscore charters must be unique in the namespace, cannot include the white space, cannot include underscore, cannot be contain the append the dash. Next, estimate has a root tag template that is contain your the compounds and estimate when the index in the template tag is replaced with the namespace compounds and name. The script to import the functionality declare in a model used to import the statement the allow to allow other code to the use functionality in the model use the expert statement. Lightning element is a custom wrapper of the standard HTML element and we extended in the compounds and the export. Configurations HTML files that is defined as the metadata configuration value for the compounds. We set a target to the deploy compounds for the different page like the app page, records page, it is CSS. Next, CSS to style the compounds, the style sheet is applied automatically. Next, compounds compound UI. You can try building the compounds in your the VS Code setup and deploy it is your the organization. If you have to not set up your the Visual Course setup you Visual Force code it, then don't worry. Salesforce also provide the playgroup and the LWC. You can try to raise compounds here. This is a waste time of the start and lightning web compounds, which is the offer power of the later web standard better the performance and the interoperability with our compounds. You can refer the video the link and learning more about the thinking web compounds. Next, why should you use to Salesforce LWC the exiting web standard where the missing components like the models template shadow dominate result where the stack and the standard where the not the powerful enough in the turn if it gave rise to the other the framework like the Angular, React, or an overcoming the shortcoming of the previous framework. However, the many developers did not want to think framework laws which can be harm performance of the each compounds as a result as a lightning web compounds in the framework as developer. Moreover, LWC has a base lightning compounds with 70% base compounds which were also part of the Aura compounds framework. Using the compounds of a developer can be designed in LWC framework. Below the some benefit of Salesforce LWC easy to learn. LWC user native the web standard does not the need and added to abstraction layer like the Aura framework. It is only the needs to JavaScript for development. This makes it easy to the developer to learn and coding the LWC coding JavaScript and HTML. Next, better performance rendering this fast in the external part of the many framework, any framework So it is a help to developer to make the show that is application working faster to increase the performance of the app and make the faster to do so that framework need to the have an extra abstractions like without the LWC. This is possibility LWC render and fast compared to our components. It is a does not have abstraction layers. Next. Fast and loading the site. LWC is a height, weight, and framework within the world and using the standard. Additionally, to the abstraction layer they make, LWC is fast and application loading. Common components developer can easily with writing the components that is do not have a user interface in LWC can use the same components better the security. The LWC support the CSS script and DOM and has a limited event scope. Uh, each of them has each of them has more the consistency in the designing compounds. LWC also the support to build data and building with which developers can coordinate how to data move and between the compounds securely. Aura is Aura and LWC, Aura compounds and Lightning Wave compounds can exit, can interpret, and they share the some high level service. Aura compounds and the Lightning Wave compounds can be consist of the same page. Aura compounds can be include Lightning Wave compounds. Aura compounds like Lightning Wave compounds and share the same base as the Lightning compounds. Base Lightning Aura compounds and Lightning Wave compounds share the some lightning wave component with lightning where the already independent and lightning the compounds. Aura compounds are lightning web compounds share the some underlying the service lightning data service user the interface and API. Next, HTML to tag the template that is continue the compound system and when renders the template tag is replaced with name space compounds name and the script the import the functionality declared in model used to import the statement to allow you to order upcoding functionality is a model of user export the statement lightning the element and the custom wrapper of standard HTML element we can extend in the compounds export and configurations. The HTML file the defined metadata configuration value of the compounds we set the target to the deploy compounds for different page like to app page and records page it does it and CSS to style of the compounds the style select appear the automatically next intended benefit of lightning web compounds or lightning the compounds. What is the lightning web compounds LWC? The lightning web compounds introduced is a fake 2019 in Salesforce new the programming models but is model browsers improvement of the web standard. This web the composer help to create the custom re- reusable HTML tag and web for web page and app. The Lightning components use different components, the Lightning Web components and Aura components. Most important Lightning Web components coexist with of the Aura component programming models deliver unparalleled and in performance. It is a highly useful force for improving the productivity user used to modern web lightning language like the template show the DOM and decorator and the custom element. In enhanced performance web, the browser execute the code of for superfast experience. Advantage of Lightning Web Components offer the enhanced security, superfast and lightning the wait support the advanced browser the technology like the CSS3 and HTML5. Next, our Lightning Components. Our Lightning is the interface where framework that develop single page application of the Salesforce Lightning. It's develop the reusable compounds unit the form of the plugs play compounds every or our component perform small tasks independently. Many Aura components work together to the start single application. Out of the box components, Aura out of the box components ensure that is the app does not that optimization for the different device. Fast developers teams work faster without out of the box components that function hassle-free without the different device like the mobile, the desktop browser capability, app in capability without the latest browser technology, just like the HTML5. Next, benefit of the Lightning Web Components LWC in our components ALC. And site is loading the speed. The Lightning Web Components is highly faster than its Aura Components is loaded web page. And next, easy learning. The learning is a compound web compound script user estimate and JavaScript language that is main task and more the comfortable to do. Next, best performance in LWC but web components, and it is make the LWC extremely high rate and efficiency in memory management. That is a reason LWC run much fast and our lightning components. Debug 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 made easy. Debug is a significantly is higher the for WSC and ALC different the Salesforce decisions decisions from the address executive step by step and debug topic very quickly. Next, easy to wrap. The absence of the different framework enables developer to learn LWC more easily. Next, standardize LWC user web components. It is offer everything need to for blazing fast performance of browser. It is user common coding the language. It is like the CSS and JavaScript and HTML. Next, input browser security features. LWC has an input features security features device. It's out of the box. Use the win our requirement even the drive programming model that is CGI dependent. It is a focus action like the buttons process click the determined in the flow moment. The lightning web components and support these actions. Next, data binding. Data binding is a technique that is binds data secure from of the provide the customer together and synchronize the LWC support two-way data building that's helping coordinating how to data move between different the components. Next, unit takes testing support. LWC support the unit testing and framework. Syntax different can be follows. Aura components, and we uh, face name and lightning. The fame lightning format text. This is a scroll green and in collections aura handlers name limit and expressions in aura compounds aura register event fire aura handlers aura attribute my attribute aura iterations aura if is true and next transfer to LWC template short name face name and lightning format takes coral green connected callback JavaScript function is a LWC DOME event this dispatch event and add event and listener API my attribute for each if true and if false as element attribute. Next, life cycle of the LWC Lightning Web Components how to the sorry have to their one life cycle they manage to buy the Salesforce framework. The framework create the components, insert them into DMO, DOM, render them and remove. them from the DM. It is also the mention the components to properly property and changes. It is a means for manage the follow of the related components variance of the child and child's variance below the if the flow diagram of the default beware of the LWC life cycle, and this is determined the complete route of your the LWC component navigations, not other life cycles. Hook is a JavaScript callback methods triggers at a specific phase of the components and enhance life cycles. Next, start contractor call and parents. Check the public property of the update the public property, insert the parents DOM, call parents the connected the callback parents, renders, call chat the contractor. Next, to check the public property to be updated. Next, update the public property, insert the child DOM, call child connected the callback, child the render the callback on the child and render callback on parents, and done. थैंक यू फ्रेंड। आज हमने देखा सेल्सफोर्स लाइटनिंग का इंट्रोडक्शन देखा है, तो आपको थोड़ा समझ में आया होगा कि क्या है सेल्सफोर्स में लाइटनिंग का इस्तेमाल क्यों किया जाता है, तो उसके बारे में आज डिस्कस किया है हमने। तो मिलते हैं अगले नेक्स्ट वीडियो में। और मेरे चैनल को, अगर मेरा चैनल आपको अच्छा लगता है, वीडियो अच्छे है, तो आपको हेल्पफुल स्टडी के लिए हेल्पफुल हो रहे हैं, तो आप मेरे चैनल को लाइक और सब्सक्राइब कीजिए। मिलते हैं अगले वीडियो में। थैंक यू। बाय।